Okay, we're clearly not out of the shadow of Mercury retrograde, but luckily it cut off halfway through. That's why I'm not keeping these videos too long. Okay, group 2, crystal ball people. What do we need to know for you around love? Group 2. Okay, I'm getting massive shifting, changing, fast energy for this group. Something grounding, something that has a chance to go in 2 ways. It's like, oh, I didn't do oracle cards for group 1. Never mind. I must do them for this group because I'm being shown an oracle card. It's actually a Lenormand card I'm being shown, which is to do with the path. And it's this woman and she could go 2 ways. And either way she goes is good. It's like, if this person comes back, it's good. If they don't come back, it's good. Either way, it's good. It's for your highest good. You could go 2 ways. But there's massive shifts and changes. It's a kind of eclipse energy. It's like maybe you didn't know which way to go for a long time, and then suddenly you've been able to release, or you've been able to change directions, and you pulling your energy and putting it into yourself or into a different path has reopened up a pathway that had been closed off to you because energetically you were putting too much energy there, or you were repelling the person by being clingy or being needy, or the universe wanted to divert you another way. But because you kind of listened to that and you recalibrated yourself, I feel like some kind of pathway that was once closed off to you is opening back up. But there could be also new love. It's like you guys will have the choice here between old and new, and that's kind of up to you. It's a very beautifully angelically guided energy that I get around you guys. It's very deep. There's more going on than you think. And so if it feels like not much is happening in the 3D, I feel like a lot is going on under the surface here. There's time involved, or there has been time involved, but then there's a sudden shift. So yeah, there's sudden fast movement after a period of a lot of hold-ups or delays. Bees. I feel like there's some kind of thing about community here, about carrying on working on things in a kind of 8 of Pentacles every day, doing your affirmations, doing your intentions, something like that way, creating a kind of hive of productivity for yourself, surrounding yourself by loyal friends, this kind of, I don't know why I'm getting bees so much. Maybe it's like also bees to honey. It's like, or the bee that goes to the flower. It's like attraction. Somehow this work you've done every day, or this way you focused your energy, is making you very attractive. And it's really calling this energy down to you now. Anything else, Spirit, for group 2 for their highest good? It seems like something is not totally clear to you and is a bit out of reach, but it's something very beautiful. So something surprising may happen for you. You may have thought you wanted one thing, then you took your energy off it, then that pathway opens back up, and then something else entirely different you never would have thought of that will make you just really, really happy suddenly happens. Could be with the same person, but it could be that someone totally unexpected comes in. I'm getting crown chakra energies and colors shown to me, so I feel like this is going to really open you up. It's like a feeling of spring and happiness, and I get a very good energy in this. But it's more about you than about a love connection. Even if you have this connection with someone else, it's like, first of all, you've had a connection with yourself. You've worked on your self-love, and this has shifted everything, or it will. And it's just like spring. It's like flowers growing again. Beautiful music, harmony. And there could be something about sacred geometry that interests you, or you could be thinking about frequencies, you could be listening to healing hertz, you could be working with Metatron's cube, is it, or things like this. You could be watching things that are talking about sacred geometry, or there's something of that going on. So it's like there are patterns, perhaps, that you're healing your patterns here in relationships, it feels like. Let's see what the cards say. I need to remember to do oracle. Maybe I'll do oracle cards. No, I'm going to get a Lenormand because I saw that. So that's a message to look at Lenormand. And then I'll remember to do oracle cards and tarot cards. The bear. Protecting yourself. Protecting your energy. Boundaries. Let's see what the book says for the bear as well. Meditation. The focal point is the heart. Personality clash. You'll be in peace on your own. That's almost like the message I was getting from the other one that was shown to me of the path, where it's like, if this person comes back, it's good. If not, it's good. It's like you find peace on your own. That's the energy I was getting. It's like you're like this bear in this cave, just wanting to have like your own time. You've been working on yourself, and that you've become very strong from it. You're not attracted to love. You want peace and isolation. Maybe this is a pile for people who are more concerned about their own self. And that's why I got so much about yourself coming through in this. But I think because you diverted your way away from this thing, because it says a love affair finishes due to incompatibility. And it's like you've instead put your energy into yourself. I think this closed off pathway is going to reopen up for you. Commitment and motivation are necessary to keep a relationship going. Separation due to tiredness or boredom. See, I think there's something that just was not working out. Yeah, lack of collaboration, change of role. So I think you have been involved in some kind of situation that was not worth your energy. And you've put your energy back on yourself. But I think what you don't realise, see, yeah, with the nest, it's about building something. I think what you don't realise is that that is actually going to open something back up. But you may think you're not into love in any way, or, oh God, if this person comes back. But I think someone else is going to come in as well. Positive transformation, a proposal, an interview, an appointment, a move or a placement away from home. So I think that this is all about these things, like you focused instead on your own stuff, and then this is going to bring in something else, something collaborative. Relocation, change of environment, birth or arrival of someone. Someone you think about nostalgically unexpectedly comes back into your life. Yeah. To your surprise, a sly friend offers you consolation for your sentimental problems. Happy and lasting future for relationship. Change of residence, blah, 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 blah. I think basically you put your energy into yourself after a situation that was very untenable for whatever reason. And now there's sudden change. I get that strongly. And I was very called to use the Lenormand, and they're very sort of specific. So that hopefully will make sense. Let's see what else the crystal ball. Yeah, someone coming in with an offer or an apology. It may be small at first. You are very closed off to this. It's like you've spoken your truth and you've shut down. Chariot, these two different pathways you could go in, being pulled in different directions by these sphinxes, these different coloured sphinxes, not sure which way to go, but two pathways. Yeah, exactly. Two pathways, one that used to be blocked off, opening back up, being able to move forwards in something that was previously blocked off, but some kind of decision needing to be made here. I wonder what's going to happen with you guys. Let me know in the comments how this plays out, if it does, because it feels like you've been manifesting your own stability, your security, you've been grounding yourself, and now something that you planted, a seed or an intention or a manifestation that you planted ages ago, is going to maybe suddenly come into fruition for you. But there's going to be a choice involved, because I think there might be someone else that comes back as well, or comes in as well. So there's one person maybe that comes back, and then there's a new person, and it's all because you've been working on your self-love, radiating that love outwards. This reminds me of something I sometimes put in my manifestation meditations to do with cultivating self-love and then radiating it out. This draws love into your life. Oh look, Ace of Wands wants to come out as well. New passionate beginnings. And the Star card, manifestations. So 2 aces, 2 potential new beginnings. Maybe one is more passionate and sexual, one is more to do with your heart space. This could even be, if you watch the first reading, that this one to do with passion, it could be a continuation. Someone comes back in this kind of passionate way, but then there's also this new love offer. However it resonates for you, but there's 2 different new beginnings, and it's all to do with what you've been manifesting. If you need help with manifestation, I do manifestation packages, and I have my new meditations that are helpful for manifestation, but without being sort of like detailed just specifically for one person, so they're cheaper. Here's the 8 of Pentacles. I kept getting that energy of something you work on every day to do with manifestation, and like literally I'm talking about it and it comes out. This is like, you need to work every day on these things. You need to plant your seeds every day. You need to meditate every day. You've been working hard at this. You may not have seen results, and then it's going to suddenly pop in for you. Knight of Pentacles, exactly. You've waited for something for a long time. And you've been very diligent and careful and reliable in your techniques, in your manifestation. But the missing piece was that you needed to sort of surrender and just work on yourself. And when you kind of gave up on this and you decided that this person who in the past may have treated you really badly, lied, cheated, been deceptive, third-party energies, left you out in the cold, not been in their integrity, and you may have also been wearing a mask and acting out of your integrity. When you cultivated enough self-love that you realized you were worth more than this, and you released this person, maybe then that was the missing piece that was holding you back, because you need to clear space before you can manifest in. 8 of Wands. Passionate energy coming in for you. Communication. It's sudden. Yeah, this is kind of what I was feeling. Emperor could be dealing with the divine masculine. Also, pile 1 had the Emperor as well. Could be a continuation. I mean, you guys could have watched both. Anything else for crystal ball people? I can't believe it's Mercury retrograde, so my video still splits in 2. I hate it when they split in 2. 5 of Pentacles, you've been working on your fear of abandonment, your abandonment wounds, your lack mentality, and Ace of Wands again, you get this passionate new beginning because of that. So don't be afraid to leave behind what doesn't serve you, to take that brave walk of faith in that cold snow away from something that could be comfortable and easy because you know it so well, but it is no longer sustaining you. You deserve more than it. You decide to walk away from this thing, and then you get rewarded by a passionate new beginning. Yeah, sometimes rejection is God's protection. Sometimes the path is closed off to you so that you have to go away and work on your abandonment wounds that otherwise you would not have worked on. And what you get as a result of that is this passionate new beginning. Something was closed off to you, and it's 8 of Pentacles again. Literally the same cards coming out in a different deck as usual. Something that was closed off to you, someone who left you out in the cold, has forced you to level up, love yourself. It's something you can't fake. And if you haven't done this yet, you need to do it. And when you truly release them and release any attachment to the outcome of it and learn the lesson of it to love yourself and let go of these abandonment wounds, you will get your new beginning. But it takes diligence and work, putting in the effort every day, and then it will suddenly shift. The Magician, as I say it. As above, so below. As within, so without. Manifestation, shifting energies, sudden, fast change. So it's more about you than about the other person, which is perfect for a love reading, especially a general one. We don't want to keep people trapped. I'm an honest reader. I don't sugarcoat. I don't tell you what you want to hear. I tell you what's going to help you and what comes through. And the message for you guys is, if you haven't already done this, working on yourself is going to bring you what you once wanted. When it comes back, you may not even want it anymore because you've leveled up so much, but you may get another option that might be better suited. No place like home. Could be dealing with a deep soul connection, twin flame connection, or just someone who makes you feel like this feeling of home. But you need to find home within yourself first. And like I said with the Ace of Cups, you need to radiate this love outwards. Find home in yourself before you look for home in someone else. The Fates. This is a fated connection. This maybe wasn't the right time. You had to go away and work on yourself, face your fears, take a leap of faith on your own. There was a lot of chaos and conflict. It could still be in chaos and conflict, but it's going to come into being for you. You might need to look at things in a different way. Moving your body could be important to ground you, but this is coming back. But you, as I say, you may not want it when it comes back because you've worked on yourself so much, worked through your fears, you've released a lot, and then you've set your intentions, and that's how you need to manifest. You have to first, as I was saying, I think in the candle wax, I can't remember, you can't manifest by just positive thinking. You first of all have to work through your fears, your limiting beliefs. You have to allow yourself to feel your emotions. You don't deny them. You don't put your fingers in your ear and go, la, 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 la. Everything's great. I'm a millionaire and I'm with my soulmate. No, that's not how you manifest. You have to sit with your emotions. Surrender is not feeling your emotions. It's feeling them, but they don't control you. And I have a really good meditation in my 4 elements meditation. That's the water meditation. That's all about you just feeling your emotions and then trying to release and surrender into them. So you need to release your fears. Then it makes space for you to manifest what you want to manifest. But it will click once you totally let go of this person. Look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is that you want to be happy within yourself. It's not about getting this person or that outcome. Mirror. I think this was for group 1, but I think both of you are one group. I think I just did a reading for one group. Hopefully most people watched both, because who or what is triggering you is what I was feeling. To be honest, I feel like this is a reading for people who are in a deep soul connection, call it what you will, and it's all about you having to align and release in order to come into union with that person. And union happens first within yourself, and once you realize that and you stop making this about the other person and you stop giving your power away and you think of your energy as like £1 million in the bank, and you invest your energy as wisely as you would invest money. You don't waste it on people who jar you off course. You don't waste it on anything. You don't listen to negativity. You don't gossip. You don't indulge in any kind of negative gossip or anything that isn't basically you trying to manifest what you want. You thinking positively, you putting your energy into your projects. You are so careful with your energy. That's when your life transforms. You can make more money through energy, but you cannot make more time. You know, time and energy are the biggest and most important commodity in your life. Use them wisely. Use them very, very wisely. And as I say that, I'm going to call this an end to the reading, because I said I'd do about 15 minutes for both, because I need to focus my time and energy also. But I hope that this was helpful, guys. Work on your boundaries, work on your self-love, do it for yourself. Don't care about what's coming in for love. Care about what am I aligning myself to? What makes me truly happy? How do I feel watching beautiful clouds in the sun? How can I be so happy in the moment within myself, so fulfilled? How can I make myself feel wonderful? What is it that I came here to do? What is my passion? What am I going to spend my time on? What am I not going to invest my time in anymore? How can I prioritize myself? If you need help, contact me. We can do manifestation. But once you start thinking like that, it will fall into place. And, you know, all of these love things will resolve for you guys. And you may not even want the person that was your specific person to begin with. That's why I don't like to work with specific people in manifestation. Because a lot of the time, you'll outgrow that person because they were an old manifestation of all of your limiting beliefs to show you, to trigger you into changing. And you didn't want them at all. Your soul wanted them as a lesson for you to evolve and free yourself from these past limiting beliefs. And then when you do that, you attract in something that is just wonderful for you. Unless it's a deep soul / twin flame connection, in which case maybe you do want them still. Either way, you can only win by doing what I've said. You'll only either get over the person and find someone better, or they'll come back in, but you'll be so happy in yourself, it won't be all about them anyway. Take them off the pedestal. Take love off the pedestal. What's coming next in love for all of you, I hope, I pray, is that you're going to love yourselves, okay? Closing down the energies, restoring the auric fields, wrapping everyone in universal love, light and protection. You know where to find me if you ever want a reading. Take care. Much love.